happening in the world. In every nation on earth, we see so much shaking going on, don't we? We see that God is shaking everything. He's shaking institutions of the government and of politics, and he's shaking the global economy right now. He's even shaking the ground. We see earthquakes like the one in Japan in about a year ago now, and we see, or the one in Sichuan in 2008, these big devastating disasters where even the very ground that we walk on is being shaken. And we see people's lives being shaken and churches being shaken right now. And I have continually been brought back to a scripture in Hebrews chapter 12 that I think describes what God is doing right now in the church and in the world, actually. Verse 26, it says, "His voice shook the earth then, but now he has promised, saying, 'Yet once more I will shake not only the earth, but the heavens also.'" Yet once more denotes the removing of things which can be shaken, those created things, so that those things which cannot be shaken may remain. Therefore, since we receive a kingdom which cannot be shaken, let us show gratitude, by which we may offer to God an acceptable service with reverence and awe, for our God is a consuming fire. And I have visited Japan 4 times now in the last year, and I've gotten to be there in the midst of the devastation that's come about because of the earthquake and the tsunami. And as I stood in a Tokyo train station one day, I heard the Father speak to me about this scripture, Hebrews 12, and how he's shaking everything. And one of the reasons I believe that he's shaking everything is to build a church that cannot be shaken. He wants his church to be his bride that cannot be moved, where we deeply know his character. And we deeply believe and have deep faith that he is who he says he is. Because the days that we live in are not getting easier. This is a difficult time in our global scene. It's hard to live in these days. I think there are so many challenges facing individuals and facing families and facing the church right now. And God, I believe, is shaking everything. He's shaking our churches. He's shaking the structures and the traditions that we've built that he might want to change. I think he's shaking even our very own lives and our hearts, because he wants to remove from us everything